Hush. Shh. Go. All right. Warm up for today. Number 1, April 13. And
SL 13 day abril.
En español es el
Race A.
Número 2, July 21st.
SL 21 de julio.
Muy bien. And our months do not begin with a capital letter. Okay, in Spanish. Número 3, February 14.
SL 14 de febrero.
Número 4, December 1.
ASL Premier de Diciembre.
Primero de diciembre. Remember, this is the only one that we write out as in a word, the first. And número 5, January 15. Okay? Preguntas, questions. Okay? Abren los libros a página 174. 174. 174.
Wait, 174? Okay. 174. He's just acting like himself. There's not a difference. If you were not, whatever. Man, we're gonna be famous. We should go viral. Oh yeah.
Okay. Page 174 in your textbook, we're talking about making comparisons today. Okay?
As.
You'll be comparing two different things. Notice in the chart on page 174, you should be in your book, your textbook, not your workbook. The first part of that chart, you're making comparisons using adjectives. Okay? The first one says, mi abuela es más artística que. We're either going to compare using más, menos, or if they're as pretty as happy as athletic as, then it's fun. And in this blank goes
Bird.
an adjective, a descriptive word. Yes, that's at the bottom. We'll get to that in a second. These are using adjectives. So you would fill in that sentence with an adjective of any kind. For example, the book uses artística.
It says
I'm sorry,
time.
yes, you're right. Come on. Okay? So fill it in with any adjective. The first one is mi abuela es más artística que mi padre. Okay? The second one is la clase de ciencias es menos divertida. What is divertida?
Divergent.
Fun.
Are you serious? It's fun.
workbook, it uses tus hermanos.
So,
Series.
what does that mean?
It should be hermanas.
Yeah, so,
Como la maestra.
What does serious mean?
What is serious?
Serious?
Serious.
Actually,
Your brothers are as serious as the teacher. Okay?
it's sisters.
Sisters are, and notice I had to match serious with hermanas. Okay? So when you're using an adjective, you put más, menos, tan, then the adjective, and then it's followed by que or como. Sometimes we make comparisons that don't have an adjective. That's the second part of that chart there. Okay? So we would put más que together, menos que together, and this time tan becomes tanto, and we still use como.
Wait,
This
so,
is without an adjective. Yes.
do you like the people in America where they,
Is it about comparisons?
no.
Okay, then say it. All right. The first one for más que that your book uses is me gusta ir a la biblioteca.
what are we doing here? What's this? Like, is this,
This is without an adjective.
what, is it like a verb or something?
I like to go to the library more than the gym. There's no adjective there. I just like to do something more than the other. So you put it together, okay? The second one it uses is me gustan las hamburguesas menos que los tacos. Okay? Again, there's no adjective. I just like this less than I like this. So you put it together. And the last one, it uses te gusta hablar? Do you like to talk? As much as escuchar.
No.
Listen. Again, tanto como is as much as. Okay? So when you have an adjective, put the adjective in the middle. More or less, adjective, que. As much as, tan, adjective, como.
Wait, so toe?
Time.
I have a question. So toe means much, right?
Time.
No, that's as, right? Because you said tonto is as much, okay? So
These
toe
two-
would be much, right?
No.
Yeah.
What did you say toe for?
Tonto.
Tonto. It's two words together.
Oh.
Tonto.
You'll notice down,
See?
Yeah.
if you'll notice down at the bottom of your page, on page 174, it has some some irregulars, okay? Where you don't use more or less. And the ones that are irregular, and we've already gone over this vocabulary. Mayorque, what is mayorque?
Older than.
Older than. Opposite would be menorque.
Younger than.
Younger than.
There's a lot of thans.
You do like Belisa.
Mejorque would be.
Better than.
es mayor que mi madre. So the translation is, my father is older than my mother.
Some people's parents, like their dad is younger by like 15 years.
Mi tío
Yes.
I can think of
es menor que
some padre.
mi padre.
Some padres. What can I do next week?
Mi tío es menor que mi padre.
Mi hermano mejor que practicar football.
Basketball
It's a lot of hours.
es me-
It's vivir.
mejor que football.
Te gusta es vivir.
Okay?
Basketball is better than football.
That's
Well, football in American or soccer?
So,
No,
Oh, that.
just a sentence.
That's
true.
No, it's not.
All right, so the kinds of comparisons that we're talking about are the irregulars, mayor que, older than, menor que, younger than, mejor que, better than, peor que, worse than. Or you can make comparisons more than, less than, older, younger. Okay? Or as much as. All right. Look at page 175 in your textbook, activity 12.
actividad dos.
Okay?
white.
We know when we're making comparisons that we either use que or como. We use que if we're saying more or less. We use como with which one?
As.
Tan or
Ton into.
tanto, which means as much as. Okay? So, activity 12, page 175 in your textbook. Completa las oraciones con que o como para describir las familias de Rodrigo y Marisol. Number 1. Marisol es tan simpática like su madrastra. If it says tan simpática, what do I use with tan simpática? Como. Now let's translate the sentence. Marisol is as
Is
nice
as nice
as her
her teacher.
stepmother.
Oh, no, that's her.
Number 2. Ana es menor que. So let's translate the sentence. Anna is younger than Rodrigo. Número 3. Marisol corre tanto.
Como.
Because it's tanto, we have to use como. This one doesn't have an adjective. Marisol runs
As
as much as her parents.
Padres.
Número 4. Rodrigo tiene menos hermanos que Jose. Rodrigo has less brothers than Jose.
Wait, Minos is less?
Manos is less.
Is that like a thing off of Maynard?
Yeah, yeah.
Nicholas more or less grande than Sarah? More.
Yes.
So you're going to say, Nicholas es más grande que Sarah. Then on number 1, you have Nora and Patricia.
Nora.
And the adjective is alto or alto. Why do they have the O or the possibility of an A?
Because it's
Could be guys.
us.
You're going to have to change the adjective to make it match the people. So is Nora more, less, or as much?
As much.
As much. So you're going to use what?
Ton. Nora. Ton. Wait, it's ton como after it. It's like ton alto como. It's alto. Get the toe in there. Always gotta have the toe.
Because it's time. So for Nora, number 1, you have Nora es. Because they're equal, we're going to say tan. We are not using tanto. Why are we not using tanto?
Because it's description.
There's an adjective there.
Same thing.
I'm going to change alto to alta because we're talking about Nora is a girl. And since it's tan, I use como.
Don't you have to say Patricia at the end?
And I have to say Patricia at the end. Alright, number 2, we have Marcos and Jose, and our adjective is serio. What does serio mean? Serious. So is Marcos more or less or the same?
More.
Well, I don't know which one Marcos is, so
The serious one.
the serious one, the one reading the newspaper. So he's obviously
Moscow.
more. And again, use serio and to make it match Marcos. Right, so you're not going to, Marcos is a boy. So it would be serio, not seria.
What's perezoso?
Lazy. Let's do number 2 together before we move on. Marcos es, did you say more or less?
More. Mas.
Más
Serio.
serio. What did you use? K or como?
Okay.
Más and K go together. Más serio que Jose. Número 3, you have Ana and Ali and perezoso.
Is Ali a guy name?
Ali is a guy's name.
Would you make it perezosa since it's a girl? Would you make that perezosa?
Because it's talking about Ana, yes, you need to make it perezosa.
Which one's Pablo and which one's his stuff?
So number 3, you should have Ana, es, did you say más or menos?
Mas.
And did you change it to perezosa for Ana? So más, perezosa, did you use K or como? K. You should use K. Más and K go together. K, Ali.
Number 4, you can't really
Yeah,
tell.
you can't tell.
It doesn't matter. Number 4, you've got Pablo and you have
thanks for that
Pedro.
helping hint.
Yeah, it doesn't matter which one is which.
Which one's mixed up?
Us.
Pablo,
That's what matters.
es,
Es. Us. put equal because one's not wearing glasses and one just doesn't have glasses.
I would say that they're equal because they're
They're not.
No,
No, the other one, the white guy has
This is
stuff
not your fight to
everywhere,
win.
it's just like spread over, and then the other guy has
This one
like
is
his.
everywhere too.
Just get the
Well, I
question
guess
over with.
that's-
Okay, we're just gonna say they're equal, because there's a, this, so to say that they're equal,
The guy's about to drop his shoes on his.
we're gonna say fine.
Why'd you pee here?
Why are we not using tanto?
Because it's
There's
not
adjective.
whatever you said.
Because we have an adjective.
Yes.
Tan desorganizado, what do we use with tan?
Como.
Como. And it's Pedro again.
Do you always use
I don't
a
think
symbol,
they're
right?
urban black guy.
Yeah.
Número 5, we have Maria. Now, this one,
That looks like me.
is Maria more or less or as much as?
More.
Maria, es, and we're going to use más, and
Okay.
atleti, did you say atletico or atletica for Maria? Atletica. What goes with más?
Okay.
Okay, and that is David. And then número 6, we have Elena. And is she like
Le gusta.
to run as much as listen to music? It's equal, okay? And this time we don't have an adjective.
So it's Elena. Le gusta.
Well, she's talking to somebody.
Correr.
I mean, you could do that.
Tonto como. Tonto.
And we put tanto como together because there's no adjective.
Maybe she's dancing.
And
Yeah,
John Lazy.
Char.
she's.
Música. Música. Period.
Okay,
Okay?
How do you say period in Spanish?
You don't conjugate it when, you do not conjugate correa when it's with to start. We're conjugating to start, not correa. When we use a verb with correa, it's always in the infinitive form. Okay, are there any questions about how to make these comparisons?
No.
What are the things that you have to remember when you're writing comparisons?
No say.
You've got to remember which one K goes with and what como goes with. Yes?
If there's an adjective, then you have like on, or you have, then you have like the, what is the word you
Because
call
it's
it?
going to be a
You
warm up
have like more,
tomorrow.
less, or as, and, but if there's not an adjective, if there is an adjective, they won't be next to each other, but if there is an adjective, then they are next to each other, and if there isn't an adjective, then it will say opposite.
Okay.
Did you just say the same thing?
Now.
twice?
Abren los cuadernos, open your workbooks. And I want